Afternoon. Good afternoon po.
Hi, Alden. Good afternoon
Good afternoon,
once again,
Thea.
and congratulations for renewing your contract with GMA Artist Center. Baka gusto mo munang bumate at mag-hi sa mga vloggers na kasama natin ngayon.
Yan, hello po. Good afternoon sa mga vloggers natin na nandito ngayon, and I'm looking forward to answer all of your questions, and I hope everybody's safe.
All right. Thank you, Alden. At para po sa lahat ng mga kasama natin ngayon, please don't forget to use our official hashtag for today. It's hashtag proud to be Kapuso Alden Richards. And now allow me to introduce the bloggers who are in the virtual room. First on the list, we have Mr. Nazamel Tabares of Pelicula Mania or Hype Mania PH, Miss Gracie Bongolan of It's Me Gracie, Mr. Jerwin Hernandez of My Juicy Net, Mr. James Miguel of Showbiz Ganap, Mr. Jeng Bauto of Showbiz Nest, Miss Kate Adahar of Random Republica, Mr. MJ De Leon of Glitz, Mr. Alan Sangcon of Stars Photog, Mr. RM Marcelo of Barbylicious, Mr. Albert Abelido of Chicanes Ave, Mr. Chad Solis of The Manila Feed, Mr. Justine Montas of Starring Entertainment, Mr. John Bueno of Kumagao, Mr. Edsel Roy of Starmometer, Mr. Rocky Batara of Runner Rocky, Mr. Rain De Ocampo of Raincheck, Mr. Michael Almacen of Bix Buzz, Miss Jing Javier of Amazing Jing for Life, Miss Ali Pandez of whasup.ph, and last but definitely not the least, we also have Mr. Janelle Estiliore of Cinema Bravo. Muli, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, and now let's proceed to our Q&A portion. The first question will be coming from Miss Kate Adahar.
Hi, good afternoon. Congratulations,
Good afternoon,
Alden.
Kate. Kamusta?
Good afternoon. Okay naman. Nakita ka namin yung growth mo as a star no, sa GMA. And we know it was in 2015 that was the turning point. Pero prior to that, was there ever a time you thought showbiz isn't for you and you wanted to give up?
Of course naman, Kate. Oo, nangyari yun. Kasi syempre, sa yung 10 years naman, halo-halo naman yan. Not everything is always happy moments. I've had a fair share of downsides and mga sad moments, and parang I think it's really part. Hindi naman pwedeng masaya ka lang lagi eh. And hindi rin naman pwedeng malungkot ka lagi at in despair. So there were moments that really I wanted to give up. But doon kasi talaga nasusubok yung faith mo eh. Yung faith mo sa Lord, kay Lord, and yung patience mo. Kung gaano pa kahaba yung PC mo para maghintay. Although sometimes, meron talagang moments na parang feeling mo wala na talaga mangyayari. And I think, nandun yung yung natitest yung limit mo kung hanggang saan ka pa. And I'm very grateful kasi every time I experience those moments, meron at merong nangyayaring break. And I'm very grateful for that. And that made me realize na parang in life, there's no giving up, only moving forward. So ako, puro move forward na lang kaysa isipin ko pa kung ano yung mga giving up moments kasi I will end up regretting it for the rest of my life. Laban lang tayo.
Nice. For my second question naman, if you will be asked to name a role or project and it will be granted ngayon na ang dami mo na nagawa, what would that be?
Honestly, so kasi medyo dark eh. Pero syempre, upon approval pa yun. So, mga dark roles talaga. Like, yung The Road kasi, I consider that as one of my darkest characters ever played. But, medyo small lang siya doon sa kabuuan ng buong pelikula. So, I wanted to do a full-length movie or a project, full-length project na may ganong elemento. Kasi, parang, now it's about time. It's about time na to do projects like that naman.
Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, Miss Kate. Next up, may we have Mr. MJ De Leon.
Feeling ko yung ngayon, MJ, yung Louie. Kasi ang laking, yung nangyayari kay Louie ngayon sa The World Between Us, yun talaga yung ginagawa ko at the moment eh. in terms of every aspect. Not taking revenge on someone, don't get me wrong. But more on the self-improvement. Siya yung inspiration ko ngayon kasi ang laki ng pagkakatulad naming dalawa ngayon. Na kung ano siya sa story, yun yung actually tinatrabaho ko sa buhay ko ngayon. And that's also one of the reasons why sobrang madikit nung Louie with Alden Richards. Yung ako to the role kasi sinasabuhay ko siya in real life eh. Hindi lang
So,
siya
Miss-
as me being an actor, as me being Louie. Kasi meron siyang mga aspeto na ang sarap dalin sa totoong buhay. Pero yung manuwenda lang, don't get me wrong again, not the revenge part.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
yun, yung Louie ngayon, siya yung inspiration ko.
I see.
Yes, actually ngayon hindi pa kami nagsa-start mag-shoot. But
Ay, hindi pa.
kasi ang dami pang details to be finalized and we're just waiting for the producers as well. Pero one thing is for sure, tuloy siya. Pero yung final details on when to start filming, wala pa po as of now.
Ayun.
Opo. Malaking bagay po talaga kasi sa akin yung loyalty and also the reason why nadadala ko po sa success ko yung GMA is because I've been always loyal to the network since I started my journey in the showbiz industry. And I'm sure everybody will understand that my loyalty stays with GMA until the end of my career. Kasi dito po ako nagsimula and parang I think I'm very confident enough to say na hindi ko kakainin yung sinabi ko na I will stay with GMA. Kasi parang ang dami po kasing ganun eh na nakikita natin, they say they will stay, they say they will not do this and do that, but eventually ended up eating all the words that they say, they've said. So ako po, I'm confident and I will, kahit po nung iba ko mga interviews before when I was signing up with GMA, that I will remain loyal to the network until the end of my career. That's for sure. And I'm confident enough to say that. 10 years na rin po kasi, matagal-tagal na. So isa pang 10 years, another 10. At tas another 10 ulit. Magkapamilya na. I've been a long time fan of Bea, even way before I started. And sinasabi ko, I'm very vocal about this to her naman pag nakakasama kami when we started doing workshops for the movie. And I'm very excited for the project as well since it's a beautiful material. I've read the script and it's also a different role for me, more mature and different take on a love story. Panibagong love story na naman po ito sa akin. So excited po ako and malapit na po kami mag-start ng filming nun soon.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Alden.
For me, aside from the projects, the awards, and the accomplishments that I've done in my 10 years of stay here, my greatest accomplishments, the greatest accomplishment for me is really maintaining the relationships I've had with people na nakasama ko from the very beginning until today. I'm confident enough to say, nakasama ko pa rin sila. Kasi silamahan nila ako during the times na wala pa ako napapatunayan, during my darkest moments, nung nagsisimula pa lang ako. So they deserve to be part of my success kung ano man yung nararating ko sa buhay. And for me, that's the greatest achievement and hindi mananakaw yan ng kahit sino. Kasi napakahalagang bagay sa akin yung relationships na ipupundar ko habang nandito ako sa industriya. And I guess, parang isa yun sa mga inspirations ko din sa kung bakit gusto ko pang magpatuloy and bakit gusto ko pang dumiretso yung journey ko bilang kapuso.
And for my last question,
Grateful for all the trust, support, and opportunities that the network has given me. They always trust me with big projects, with great projects, and whatever the outcome of that project is, they still don't give up on me as much as I don't give up on myself. So I think that's a very mutual relationship para ma-prosper yung both parties. Of course, the management and the actor himself as well. Malaking bagay talaga yung support system. And yun talaga yung isa sa mga tinetreasure ko, the support system I have with all the people inside and inside GMA, and syempre yung mga tao behind me who's pushing me to move forward.
Okay, thank you, Alden, and congratulations.
Uh, I guess it's always about being with the right people, having the right attitude, having the right mindset and goals, and um, kung paano mo tinitingnan yung buhay mo everyday. I think that's a big factor. Kasi siguro yung the physicality of a person doesn't lie. Kung ano talaga yung nasa loob mo, yun yung magra-radiate eh. If if you have a clear conscience, if you have a good heart, good soul, hindi mo naman ma-fake yun eh. And you can, and madali rin siyang i-fake. But syempre tayo being sensitive, makikita naman natin yun. So I guess it's really more about that. And syempre yung mga taong kasama mo behind you.
Okay. Tama yun, hindi na fake ang inside. Bet ko yun. Ayan. And yung last question ko naman is, how do you feel with the great influence that you currently have? Gano'ng kalaking pressure sa'yo yun?
Patay. Malaki po. Malaking pressure. Pero siguro authenticity is the key. If you're authentic enough and you're real enough to show yourself, I think the pressure would just be right around the corner. Hindi mawawala yun, but you can just lower its presence in your life. You just be yourself. Kasi yun naman po ako eh. What you see is what you get from me. No pretensions. And parang since day one naman, that has been sa mga prinsipyo ko yun eh. Na hindi magbago talaga. Kasi doon ako nakilala, and until the last day of my life, yun pa rin ako.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alden. Congrats.
Thank you. Ako po, I've always believed in lahat ng accomplishments ay isinasa puso, hindi isinasa isip. Kasi it will just be a moment for you to, I take those opportunities and moments to be more humble and to lower myself even more. Kasi hindi naman talaga siya para i-boast mo eh, and parang you put it on people's faces. Ako po is, for me, whenever I have accomplished something, I just put it in heart and move forward and look for other opportunities na pwede kong ma-accomplish. Kasi nawawala naman po yun. Like what I've said a while ago, sa mga tao naman po, hindi yung mga awards mo, hindi yung kasikatan mo, hindi yung kagalingan mo yung maiiwan sa kanila, kundi yung kabutihan ng puso mo. So I think that's the priority.
Well said.
Opo, sa moments pong ganun kasi, wala po kasing sana hindi ko na lang naibigay, kulang yung naibigay ko sa ganitong proyekto. Kasi kung wala pong magiging mistakes, wala pong magiging learnings eh. So wala po akong pinagsisisihang project with GMA. Although there are moments talaga minsan na hindi nagwo-work, maybe because it was not yet the right time for that project for me. And it's not just a learning for me, but learnings to all the people who's around me as well. So of course, especially my management. Kasi ang maganda po dito, wala pong sisihan. Walang sisihan kung bakit hindi naging successful ang isang project. It's always about how can we improve on the next? How can we improve on the future projects that we can do? Kasi gano'n naman po eh. That's a very healthy mindset na in all projects that we do, hindi walang nagpipinpoint kung sinong may kasalanan. It's really more on how do we improve on the next. Para at least every project is a learning, every day is a learning for all of us. So parang mas ano po siya, mas more on the productive side rather than the negative side of it. Plans actually, walang concrete plans on the holidays kasi actually takot pa akong lumabas at ilabas yung family ko out of the country. And pero for now, there are a lot of work piled up even after this lock-in. So I really have to focus on that muna. And of course, I have a movie with Bea pa. And then I'll see kung magkakaroon ako ng free day sa holiday, maybe that's the time when I'll plan. Kasi hirap naman magplano ka tapos hindi rin matutuloy, di ba? Mas masakit yun. po, sanay kami ng holidays na bahay lang talaga. Ganun kami lumaki because hindi naman kami talaga, we didn't have an extravagant life when I was young. So, sanay kami sa simpleng buhay. So, basta magkakasama lang kami, that's already a holiday for us, ng family ko. Well, ang dami. Kasi parang being a kapuso has already been engraved in my heart and in my mind. Kumbaga, in every day that I wake up, dala-dala ko na yung pagiging kapuso. So, I really look forward in the next decade, since I'm celebrating my 10th year, going 11th year sa industry, I look forward for the next decade, kung ano pa yung pwedeng learnings and yung journey ko na iti-take on, of course, with GMA.
All right. Thank you so much, Alden. And thank you to all of the bloggers who joined us this afternoon. But before anything else, Alden, would you like to give a message to your fans? And you may also promote your current and upcoming projects.
Yes. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to thank the fans. I owe it so much to them. I think, ulitin ko na naman, mukha na ako sirang plaka dito, pero again, ulitin ko po na walang artista kung walang mga fans na sumusuporta. Kayo po ang buhay namin, kayo po ang nagbibigay ng buhay sa aming mga proyekto at sa aming mga ginagawa. If not for you, wala po kami dito. And yung efforts nyo po, na kahit hindi man tayo nakikita ngayon, I'm very grateful for all your efforts in everything that I do. Ultimo sa pinakamaliliit na proyektong ginagawa ko sa mga maliliit kong sa mga negosyo ko na pinuput up. Kumbaga, ganun yung supportang nakukuha ko sa kanila. And I'm forever grateful to the fans. And that you will always be in my heart. You will always be my inspiration in everything that I do. So you give me life. That's what I can say. And I thank you for that. I thank you every day for trusting in me, for believing in me, and for loving me unconditionally. And yun. So with future projects, I'm very, very excited to say na The World Between Us will come back this November. No words can express how grateful I am with the experience that happened here in this project. And there are things na hindi ko pa nagawa. And I'm so happy that I was able to do this project with these amazing people who has been with me in this journey. So abangan niyo po kami sa GMA Telebabad this coming November. Let's go.